Hi, this video will be recorded on my telephone and that's why it's Lofi. I will try to do some kind of binaural on it, but I can't listen to it when I record, so it will not be as good. Probably will be blowing the mic too much and so. Yes, I wanted to tell you that. And I'm planning to make a nonsensical video now, or recording. So, yeah, take care. I will be like this. Don't know if I told you that one day the world was like different, but pretty much the same as usual. There was a tree standing in a garden that no one had lived in or used in maybe 100 years. And this tree was in this garden, and one day this tree was disappearing, but not disappearing at the same time. It was like growing taller and taller and taller. You know, like a tree should do if it was kind of magical. So in this garden there also was a little rock. It was a rock that before had been someone's pet rock, but now the rock is with its rock friends on this rock concert in the garden. And on this rock concert there were many bands that wanted to play, but because rocks can't play music, no one could listen to the concert, and the garden gnomes had to play instead. And everybody knows that when garden gnomes plays, there's no one that are allowed to listen, because garden gnomes are secret. You understand? So don't tell anyone. So no one could hear it, and the rocks was out of something no one knew. One day a little person, or maybe a cat, not the person, it's a personality of a cat. The cat with the personality of a cat was walking through the garden, and it didn't notice the rocks. They didn't notice the rock concert. The rock concert. They didn't notice that, because this cat was out for something else. In a little cave, a really little cave in the garden, or not so little, maybe it was like deep, this cave. The cat was living, and this cat was on its way down, 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 down the cave. It was a really cute cave, because it was a cute cave because you know all the cats. I mean, you go down in a cave and there are a lot of beautiful lights and music playing, because cats can play music. Okay. And you see these tables and stores and it's like a city in a cave. It's like a magical underground city. And like neon lights and wow, And all the way where you're looking, you see cat. They are singing and dancing, drinking some cat beer, and some are fighting, like cats. They are cats. This is just regular cats. And some are gambling, maybe. No, not gambling. They are not gambling. Cats can't gamble. They are like having fun. And in this cat world, there's a king and a queen cat. And they have a story that I will tell some other time. Because the cats are noticing us and asking, why are you here? This is our place. And we just bow in front of them. Tell them that we are sorry. And that it was a curiosity by our side to go down to the cats. And the cats are, we understand. We are cats. And curiosity is the most important thing for us. So we would like you down here. But because you are humans, you are like too big and will probably break something, and that's not the game. So the cats say, let's play outside sometime. Just have fun, like human and cats. And we can send you some postcards down here so you can see what we are doing, that we are having fun here, and cuddle and things like that too, and like wash each other. Yeah, like cats, cute cats, not that cat, cute cat. And we say, okay, we understand. Let's meet sometime and play. And we leave the cave. That, to be true, is like the smallest cave for human. It's like, no, I don't want to be here. I want to be outside anyway. And we go from the cave and we look down in it. We stand on the garden's grass and like stare down, and we hear the music and all the festivities and so on. We smile and look at the garden. The garden is so beautiful, and it's like what do you call it? When the grass is high and you're like on a field, with wild grass and flowers. There's like poppy flowers and other kinds of flower, roses and pelargons and what I can't flower's name in English. So you have to just take your mind's eye and see all the flowers, and you can say, oh, that's that kind of flower, and oh, over there, that's that kind of flower. Oh, yeah, oh, that's beautiful. You can go around a bit in this flower garden and just watch it. There's probably some big sunflowers in one part of it, And we find the sunflowers because there's where my mind is going now, like to sunflowers. The sunflowers, oh, they are so beautiful. They are long and tall. They are longer than us. When we look at them, we see a little path through the sunflowers, and we are like, oh, yeah, we have to go through other side. So we walk into this labyrinth of sunflowers around us. Not a terrible labyrinth like in the movies. This is a beautiful labyrinth that we just know will take us somewhere wonderful. And we walk and we walk and we look up and the sun is like perfect. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just perfect. And we look up and we see the clouds go by. We keep on walking and you drag your fingers through the field of sunflowers and they just smile and you smile and I smile and we all smile. The flowers is like smiling. There are small critters that are smiling because the cats are away and have a party so they can be free and not afraid for a while. And they are like running around and saying, and they are so cute. They are the cutest small critters, like mice or you decide. They are so wow. How wonderful it is to walk here. And then the flowers start to open up. Like, not the flowers, they are already open, but like the pathway are starting to open up. Like we are coming to something big. And in front of us is a sand castle. And this is really a castle made of sand. It looks like a beautiful sand-clad castle at the beach, but this is a real castle. It's like long and like those pointy tops, and it's just perfect, like in the fairy tales, but in sand. And we walk up to it. There's a sand door, and we knock on it. It is 10 doors, I will just say, so you know, isn't the best doors in the world. Because when you knock on them, they sound like and it's really hard to hear when someone knocks. But this time, the thing that answers was just by the door. It usually are there when they something don't have something to do, because maybe someone will come and knock on the door. And the door opens in a kind of weird way, because St. Castle's doors are like falling down, but it's not falling down, it's like opening, and you look so wow, because inside it's so beautiful. They have like choose different kind of sand. You know, if you take sand in your hand and look at it really, really close, you can see there's red sand, there's white sand, there's all kinds of colors there between. They have used it to make the most beautiful walls, and the whitest sand is like in the ceiling, like lanterns, or what do you call it, like lamps, with crystals of stone, like holding like down, like not a stone, it's of sand. And the walls have these beautiful paintings in different colors of sand. And the thing that opened the door is it's not a paper bag, it's not a wall, it's not a lamp, and it's not a forest. It's not a forest that opens, you know. It can't be a forest, it would be weird. It is is not a wallpaper. It is not like those tiny bits of Lego. It's not that. Let's open the door. I'll let you decide what's opening the door. But whatever it is you have decided, open the doors for us. Is saying, hello, my friends. Welcome into my castle. You decide what I'm is. And let's see here. This is the thing you have decided that opened the door that is talking. I have a floor out of sand. Have you seen that? We are saying yes, we see you have a floor of sand. And the thing is saying yes, and I have this wall of sand. You see that? And we are saying yes, we see. You see the beautiful wall of sand. And it's saying yes, and I have this table out of sand. You see that? And we are saying yes, it's a really beautiful table. Table out of sand. How beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it's so beautiful. Yes. It's saying like yes, of course it's beautiful because it's out of sand. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I love sand. Sand is the best. And we are saying we know what's best, and that's you and us. We are the best, and sand is also best, but you and us, we are the best. So you are the best, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. And the thing is like, you decide what the thing is. It's like, come here, I will show you something really special. It's this virtual reality. It's not really clear in how to pronounce it, so it's saying like that. Glasses. And then it's VR glasses, you know. They are from out of sand, of course, but if you use these ones, you will experience a world you've never experienced before. I will promise you, I've never seen it before. And we are taking the VR glasses on, and we see something. I'll let you decide what we see, because I don't know what you have not experienced and what you have experienced. So if I say like, we see a library and you have experienced it, then I'm wrong. So I'll let you decide what you see, what kind of world. But we are walking in this world now. It is in VR, but it's a really good sand VR, and you don't get it in your eyes because that would not feel good. But it's like VR for sand, but not for sand, for people. Yeah, you understand. And we walk in this, whatever it is you have decided, and we like pick up something that are like okay in the world you have decided. So you decide what we pick up, and we take this thing and throw it up in the air. If it's nothing that could be terrible if we throw up that you have decided, but you understand. And then we hear something, and you decide what we hear, but we hear it so good. And we see something, and something else, and suddenly you say, okay, it's enough with VR, it's really beautiful, and I would want to buy this, but we have more to do, and we take it off, And the thing is like, did you like my sand VR? Or you're like, yeah, and it was a really great sandbox app, probably, that you have chosen to show us. And we say, could we go through that door and point on another sand door? And the thing is like, of course, open that. That's good. That door is out of clay, and we open the clay door. The only thing that isn't sand, and it's like the curiosity is taking over. We're kind of like cats, but not at all. And when we open the door, you feel this have been so much adventure for us, and I am really sleepy and would like to go to bed and just rest for a while or sleep all night, but really just relax. And you see that there's the most wonderful bed in the world. A bed that's just saying, please, just relax and fall asleep. Or just relax and get some energy. And you say, hello bed, is it okay if I sleep here? And the bed is like, I'm a bed, I can't talk. But of course, I'm also bed, and beds are made to relax in and sleep in. Wow. And I hope you will fall asleep soon. If you need to. If you don't need to, I hope you get a really, really good day. So relax, 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 relax.